Now, another thing about a stalker, like I told you, is I don't know where, for instance, Ashley or Melissa or Victoria live. I don't know that. I don't look that up. It ain't my business. They're people on a news channel, right? That, though, if I did, would be stalking them, right? I also did not move to St. Louis, Missouri, which is what Sheena told me, or Sheena told me she was from. I moved back home to Georgia, right? Now, Sheena can't move to Georgia, okay? Or she's the devil. Stalking me. And the only reason I wrote her to till I met Daphne is because I don't know why she broke up with me. I have to guess why, because she never told me what was going on. She acts like a male is going to start writing her handwritten letters on lined paper, and then suddenly switch to typing letters to her, I guess, if my shipmates wrote her from the ship in my name, right? And there's two ways they could do that. Now, a normal guy don't type well, but if I lied to them and told them I was a straight A student in typing class, they would have to use the yeoman, which I don't remember doing this either. But anyway, they would have to use the yeoman to make sure he didn't make no mistakes while typing to Sheena. I don't know. Well, even if I'm using the word processor by the time I start writing the VA, even then I can edit that and make the typing seem good, right? But back in 94, when this happened, I would have had to use a standard typewriter where I really would have made errors, right? Because I have dyslexia and I really failed typing class, I think. I'm waiting on my transcripts now. I sent off for them last week, right? So as soon as I get them, I'll show you they're full of shit. If they did type up letters to our Captain Gary, which I don't know. Now, if they told you, that's called a preemptive strike. By the way, that I did, right? And I'm now telling you I didn't. A, I didn't think they would even do that. B, I thought Sheena, like Pastor Thomas, had a problem with me having the dream and being one of the two witnesses, right? Most Christians act weird when I tell them about the dream, so I kind of thought Sheena was doing the same thing. I don't know anymore. Because, see, it's one thing to tell someone you think you're one of the two witnesses, right? It's another thing for someone to quit writing you because of you being one of the two witnesses. And the third thing is, all I can figure out is if the shipmates were writing her too, right? That's why you said I wrote her so many letters, right? I do admit to writing her a lot of letters and sending back my letters to her, right? My handwritten letters, by the way. I don't know if the shipmates rewrote her or sent back their letters. I don't know if she sent them all back or not, right? But I do remember Ben complaining about it and to me not using the stamp. Well, I used the stamp on the second set, right? But not the first, right? The reason is the post guy who worked in the post office on the ship told me from ship to ship while we're both at sea, I didn't have to use a stamp. Because I asked about all that. And since it's ship to ship, I didn't have to use a stamp, right? That's why I asked the guy in the post office, right? That's what he told me. By the way, you and King were after me the whole time anyway.